Hey guys, it's your favorite Unc here. Go ahead and click that subscribe button below so you don't miss a single episode of Nightcap. That button right here. Come for the sports, stay for the stories. All right, Ocho, here we go. Yeah. This is what had been eating up the chat and everybody been wanting to talk about it.
Yeah, what happened?
Now, the most requested topic of the night.
What?
Steve Smith Sr. was caught having an affair with another man's wife. First, a Facebook post appeared that was clearly written by the husband. I mean, you guys can see it. It's like, hey, I'm Nicole Martinez, though. I won't be Martinez much longer. You see, I've been cheating on my husband and have been doing so with the very famous Steve Smith Sr. Pic attached for reference. I had hidden under 3, but that's been fixed. My husband brought me a house. He stood by my side after I've been arrested twice for domestic violence, and this is how I repay him and our son. 3's plenty of messages here. Steve's crazy, the kind of revealing messages a celebrity will send. Baltimore Ravens, I'm also a member of your team band. I believe I violated some fraternization rules by hooking up with Steve at the training facility. Oh, Lord have mercy.
Yeah, when this happened, Unc, I've been out here in the Bahamas. I ain't hear nothing about this.
Hold on, Ocho. And then the husband called Smitty and posted the video. Now, I don't know if there's some kind of like, don't you have to record someone? Don't you have to have, it's state by state. In Vegas, it's only one party. So the party that's recording, they know it. The other party don't. California, I think it's a 2-state. But anyway, Ocho, the husband called Smitty and posted the video. Let's take a listen to what was said.
Hey, yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you been my wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry?
Well, listen. He said he's sorry. He said he's sorry, Unc. Now listen, this is what you don't do. This is as a man, understanding, that's my wife, girlfriend, someone you're seeing, someone you're talking to. You never confront the individual because Steve Smith Sr. owes you no loyalty.
Steve Smith ain't married to you, bro.
She's not married. Steve is not married to you. You talk to your wife. You check your wife, and that goes for any and everybody. I know a lot of people, you want to crash out about your woman and all this stuff, man.
Or your man.
Or your man. Listen, it goes both ways. It always comes down to me again. Understand who you're marrying. Understand human nature. Human nature is undefeated. I'm gonna say that as well. I don't care how people come off. I don't care how innocent they may seem. I don't care how much they tell you they love you. When certain opportunities present themselves, they gonna go. When certain opportunities with certain individuals that are convenient and they feel they can get away with it, they're going to go. I don't care how much love there is. I don't care how much money you got. It doesn't matter. Understand who you're dealing with and move accordingly. I mean, I say it all the time. Listen, had a family, kids, husband, he doing everything, he's doing this, and you upset. There's no reason to call Steve. That's not doing nothing. You take that up with the wife, you take it up with the missus.
Well, I think the thing is what the gentleman was doing is that, like, okay, if I'm gonna get a divorce, I'm gonna try to mess your home up also. That's what this was about. I ain't answering.
Hey,
First of all, that ain't my MO. That's not me. You married? Oh, this ain't nothing. It's something. You know what? Hey, no, don't just keep it a buck with me. You married, and I'm a firm believer in this. A man might not want his wife, but the moment another man shows interest, all of a sudden it gets rekindled. And like you just said at the top, people will crash out about certain situations. That crime of passion, and juries are very sympathetic They're very sympathetic in situations like this. Crime of passion. Leave it alone, guys. If they're married, just let it go. Smitty, my guy, I've known Smitty 20 years.
Same.
Great. Just saw it. Hey, he was just at my party at the Super Bowl. Had a great conversation with him. I love the guy. Hard nosed the way he played, X, Y, and Z. But, bro, you need to take that up with your wife.
Yeah.
Smitty owes you no loyalty. He's under no obligation.
Mm-hmm. Now,
he's going to have to deal with the issue at home, on his own situation. But this I don't know the gentleman's name. That's a situation you got to handle with your wife. She has the loyalty clause. She's the one that has an obligation to you. You. Go ahead, Ocho.
I got been around too long, man. Been around too long, too much experience. It ain't even worth it. It ain't even worth it. You know, I'm not even talking about Smitty's part. You know, I love Smitty. You know, me and Smitty go way back to Santa Monica. Forget the Smitty part. I'm just talking about the individual who's married to the young lady. Man, you know what time it is. You see something like that, you going about your business. And this ain't the first time. The signs had to be there. Something like this doesn't just happen all of a sudden. Oh my God, oh my goodness. I go through my wife's phone and all of a sudden she's sleeping with somebody else. No, this has happened before.
Man, these jokers releasing text, man. Bro, yes, they be lame, man.
Man, pack your bag and start the F over. You know what time it was. You know what you married. Understand what you're marrying. And even if you got your good girl, Unc, I'll never forget. A very wise man once told me, depending on the circumstance and opportunity, whoever you're dealing with will take the chance if they know you won't find out. They will take the chance, depending on who it is. It doesn't matter.
But you just can't, Ocho, listen, no matter what, I'm not calling no one about someone.
Hold on. You think I'm embarrassed myself?
Yes. Cause now he gonna be, man, I had old boy. Cause that's happened to me. Dude confronted me. Bro, you ain't got no issue with her? How you think I got here?
Right.
How you think I knew where she stayed?
You ain't say that. You just saying in your mind. You ain't say that. You in your mind. You saying I understand what you mean. Hey, can you imagine?
I wanted to whip him.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
But he was a teammate.
Okay. God damn, huh?
I didn't know, Ocho. I ain't know.
You ain't know?
No. Bro, if you was burned.
You was on demon time, boy. You like
Ocho,
that. Okay.
Ocho, no. If you weren't Keith Burns, when you was with the Broncos, I didn't know what the hell you was doing. I didn't care. Once I found out,
right,
I'm cool.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to become an issue. Once I found out, I'm good. You good? You got me. Hey, bro, my bad. Okay, 3 times, Ocho. You know what I'm saying, Ocho, 3 times. You know what I'm saying, Ocho, 3 times. Damn.
Boy, you was an animal. Boy, golly. Okay, I see.
I mean, Ocho, I couldn't just leave. Ocho, you know what I'm saying? Ocho, when the club about to close, how many people say, okay, the club closes, they get up and start walking out. They linger around. They're like, hey, let me get another drink, bartender. You know, so I had to linger around.
Hey, right. I understand. Hey, that's why, you know, when it happened once, boy, you might pack your bags and go. I don't know what you're arguing for. What you arguing for? What you fussing for? What you releasing text messages for? But one is not going to stop. Because once you're going to do it again, it ain't like a light switch hit on, and all of a sudden, you know what? Oh, I ain't going to do this no more. I ain't going to. Nah, that's exactly who once somebody shows you who they are, that's what it is.
Yeah. Hello, it's your favorite Unc, Shannon Sharpe, and I'm a road sponsor. I'm also a customer. Women can sense confidence and how sexy they think that is. Therefore, worrying about your erection can affect your swag in the bedroom. Spontaneous sex can be hot and exciting. Men, you can feel like a superhero when you get hard fast in those situations. Rose Sparks are a 2-in-1 prescription treatment for stronger, harder erections. They hit the bloodstream faster because they dissolve under the tongue. And getting harder faster means having more sex. After they dissolve, they work in about 15 minutes on average. Rose Sparks stays active in your system up to 36 hours, so you can go back to back to back. Three-peat, round after round. Be ready in the morning. Row connects guys with a medical provider 100% online, so there's no awkward conversation with in-person providers. If approved, treatment ships directly to your door. If prescribed, new sexual health patients gets $15 off Rose Sparks on a reoccurring plan. Connect with a provider at ro.co/nightcap to find out if a prescription Rose Sparks are right for you. That's ro.co/nightcap for $15 off your first order. Compounded drugs are permitted to be prescribed under federal law, but are not FDA approved and do not undergo FDA safety, effectiveness, or manufacturing reviews. For full safety information, go to ro.co/safety info. Yeah. I mean, man, like I said to Ocho, I didn't know. I didn't know until he rolled up on it. I told you the story, Ocho, how the dude rolled up on us.
Oh, yeah. You was on demon time, though, huh?
Yeah.
You say you staying around.
Now that I think about it, in order for him to find out where we were, she had to have taken him there too. Because ain't no way you're just gonna go somewhere and all of a sudden, you know what, they might be here. Because he wasn't from there and I wasn't from there. And for him to go to that spot, he had to have gone there before.
See, you know what that tell me? She done took more than just you two there as well, too, huh?
They ain't got nothing to do with me.
I know, I'm just saying.
Hey, that song, I don't care about them other men, just be good to me. They got nothing to do with me. What you did before Shannon, what you do after Shannon, ain't got nothing to do with me.
But you know what does have something to do with you? What you do while you with Shannon. That's what matters.
True. I will let that go. Hey, I ain't finna hold you. Clearly, that's what you want to be with. That's where you want to be at. I'm gonna let you go ahead and do that.
Yeah. Hey,
man, Ocho, man, look. A lot of behavior is just like animals.
Yeah.
And I grew up on a farm. Once we had a hog, and that joker got out.
Yeah.
My grandfather wasn't gonna keep him much longer because he already knows what it's like on the outside. So no matter how much feed and slop you gave him on the inside, he knows it's something out there and he needs to get to it. So once they started getting out, it wasn't long before my grandfather load their ass up in the truck and take them to the market. Once they get outside, Ocho, just like a dog, let a dog break out, especially if he or she is intact.
Right.
One or two things, you either go get that fixed.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to be able to keep them in. Now, I ain't telling what somebody told you. I'm telling you what I know. You're talking about somebody that grew up on a farm, that had hogs, that had dogs. I'm telling you. And look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying the behavior. I ain't calling no woman no dog or no hog or nothing like that. I'm just saying the behavior. Humans are animals.
Yeah.
And they have very, very similar behavior. A lot of times, territory. Animals mark their territory. They kick. If you notice a dog go poop, he'll kick his. He got scent glands in his paws in the back. He let them know, hey, big dog here now. Don't let me catch you over here. I'm gonna do something bad to you.
Hey, you know what? I think it's funny when you think about the experience. I think that the chat there's a huge disconnect and not understanding the amount of. All right, how do I say this without getting in trouble? The chat has a huge disconnect where they don't understand the amount of women we've dealt with during those days. And I'm gonna say it. I don't give a fuck who I get in trouble with, especially right now. You don't understand the amount of women I've dealt with during that day. You know, I'm talking about 20, 25 years worth. So I know what it looks like. What Buddy going through, I've been on one end of the spectrum, and I've been on the other side of the spectrum.
Absolutely.
But I've been number 2 way more times than I've been number 1. So I know the game, I know the tricks, I know the trade, and like at that point, so you become numb to it. As soon as you see any signs, boom, okay, you know what time it is. You lock in and you move accordingly. It's really easy through experience over time. That's that for me. I'm just saying for me. That's why it's so easy. I always tell you. That's why I always tell you. I see one thing wrong, boom. It's easy for me to be able to compartmentalize and know what's going on.
I'm dealing with it. Yeah, Ocho, and I think the thing is, a lot of times, men and women are not as forthcoming as they need to be.
Never.
My grandfather used to always say, he said, boy, everybody has somebody. It's just to what extent. A wife, a significant other, a girlfriend, maybe you see them casually. The likelihood of you finding somebody scot-free. Now, even if you find somebody, she or he seeing somebody, and they might be willing to, it's easy for them to cut it off because it's not that extensive.
Whoa. Wait a minute. Now, I told you this before. This is when our earlier shows, when we first started.
Yeah.
Like when you meet somebody, right? And the women in the chat, they can attest to this. You know, most of the time, the person you with right now is really not who you want to be with. 98% of marriages, the women that are married to certain men, you're not married to the man you really want to be with. You're married to your safe place and the one that made the most sense. Women that have men that have girlfriends right now. Ask your girlfriend who's a dude that left that mark in her life that will always have access to her for the rest of her life. And see if she tell you the truth. Everybody got one. Every woman has one, no matter who it is. Always, they all got one. And if she tell you it isn't, everybody in my life, not one, just had that one place in that one spot. Man, please.
Yeah.
It's a dirty game.
But the mentality has changed, Ocho, because women have adopted a lot of the mentality that a man has. Men have that mentality. Do
it? I'm gonna do it too. Yeah.
Yep. And sometimes they go get their lick back. They go get your best friend. They go get your work, whatever the case may be. That's your hoo-ha.
Oh no, that ain't my hoo. I know it ain't.
No, I know that's hers.
Oh,
so
yeah,
you
yeah,
think?
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you can't give that. You. Hey, that follows you. That's on you. That follows you. I can't keep it.
One thing I think one of the things we confuse, especially when we get in relationships, even marriages, like this individual here, we have this feeling or notion that, okay, that's my property. Ownership. Even in relationships, once that title comes about, and where men continue to crash out about is they feel as if they own that woman and her body and what she's doing with her body parts. At no point ever, no matter how much money you pour into that individual, at no point ever does she belong to you. Ever. I don't care what she say. Even do her horizontal activity, when she tell you this is your, you know what, it still ain't yours. Because at some point it belongs to somebody else.
It's yours right now.
Yeah, at that very moment.
That's all I'm worried about. I don't know where you.
That's it. Oh, hey,
Man, Ocho.
Yeah.
If you spend a lot of time worried about, and remember I told you, like when I went to work, and I used to tell I said I can't worry about you. I said I can't spend one moment while I'm at work worrying about what you're doing, because if I do, I got to let you go. I got to let you go. If I got to think about what you're doing, where you are, if you're talking to someone, I got to let you go.
It don't make no sense, huh?
So Smitty put himself. I mean, I hate that Smitty got himself in a situation like this, knowing his situation. But Buddy was wrong for this. But okay, let's just say for the sake of argument, you get what you want.
Hold on, time out. Just by the way he's moving, he ain't going nowhere. Let's start there. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't letting
You don't
go.
think so?
No, hell no. He ain't even that type.
He done got the what you call it. He done got the woman hack the woman account.
Listen, ain't nobody going through all that that's leaving. Ain't nobody going through all that that's leaving. You're not doing all that if you're leaving, huh? You know what? I'm gonna save myself an embarrassment.
There you go. Just walk
And
away.
I'm gone.
Just
All
walk
right.
away. Ain't nobody gonna know. Three people gonna know. Me, her, and the good man upstairs.
That's it. Yeah. Hey, it's a dirty game, Unc, and it's been that way for a long time. That's why you got to learn to play it.
Yeah.
Got to learn to play it and bow out with grace.
Yeah, man. Me hurt the Ocho. That's hurt. I mean, Ocho. Just
you
like,
hurt by yourself, huh? Hurt by yourself. You know how you get over hurt? Get under somebody else. That's how you get over hurt. Get under somebody else consistently. You will be fine. Always
But
remember.
when I told you that, when I said that, you talk about, you ain't gonna heal?
I said
You
that.
told me I needed to heal.
Oh, this is different circumstances. You wasn't married. Yeah, this is different. Always remember, Chad. Write this down. Get your notepad out. She's not yours.
And then this man tried to die about, ain't there some kind of fraternization? Bro, stop it. You ain't no military. Steve Smith is not no superior to her.
Hey, fraternal who?
Fraternization.
Man, you don't go on about your business, man.